The situation on the Peleda River is heating up. While we have been busy reorganizing and redeploying our troops, the Soviets have tried some local counterattacks. Of course, those all failed to penetrate our lines. And now that our troops are in position, we will crush them. Okay, the unit over here is arriving. Awesome. So the tanks will be able to start to move very soon. Even more awesome. Okay, come on. It's time to get my tanks on the road. How are they positioned? This one is furthest back, so they will start to move first. You guys. You are going to travel down the road. And you are going to emerge here. You're going to travel in a column formation. Normal separation. Please drive fast. Let's go. Start the engines. Metz will be the second unit to move. We have one immobilized Panzer III. That one will remain here. Metz, I want you to wait for 2 minutes. And then you will start to move to here. The Panzer IIs. Shot. Yeah, I will want you to wait as well. Although the Panzer IIs should move last ideally. Blechner. 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. And then you will move to... You will move straight into this area here. Okay. And then the Panzer IIs, they will start to move... Oh, I don't know. Let's give them... 10 minutes waiting time. Then they will move to here. That way we won't have any unnecessary traffic jams. We should be able to avoid those. Okay, the enemies are still trying to do something in this forest. Look at this, they are again trying to advance. Well, if that's the case and you want it so desperately, be my guest, I guess. I'll hammer you into submission then. Engelhardt. 1 soldier has died. Or been incapacitated. But still, we are making good progress. The enemy is pulling more units into this forest. So I need to bring in more artillery fire. And I'll get it down onto the backside here. Not really. Damn it, the enemy is trying once again to assault in this forest. The enemy is aggressive today, isn't he? Very much so. Well, let's give them another showering of mortar rounds. If they want it so much. Artillery should start to arrive soon. What will I do with this artillery though? Let's see. No. Yes. Bring it in. Oh, look at them, how clustered together they are. And the artillery is due any moment. Yeah, there you go. That's gonna hurt. One well-placed artillery shell and you have a whole lot of dead Soviets. Mortar strike should be arriving soon. The enemy is trying to push into my lines, succeeding in killing some of my soldiers, but they are taking heavy losses while doing so, and their reinforcements will be cut off by mortar strikes, so they won't have a fun time. Look at this. Look at this forest, what did we do to it? Craters everywhere, dead Soviets lying everywhere. It's a massacre, and it's continuing. It's still continuing. Well, that's their problem. They're still trying to push, although it's not wise at this point. It really isn't. Okay, the second tank platoon is moving. Awesome. The trucks are now in position to empty themselves and to deliver the much needed units. Look at this, this is so awesome when everybody jumps out. Okay. Cossacks. Minus the mortar, of course. Because that thing is still moving. Cossacks, you will move up to a position here. Don't go fast, just go like this, yes. Willinger, same thing. Minus the mortar. Scouts can start their move. I want them to basically recon this area here. Yeah, that works. Bölke, I want you moving up. Move up to here. My god, the enemy is being shelled so hard in this forest. They still don't have enough. Retreat already. There's nothing that you can do here that you can accomplish. Anyway, back to this position over here, where I have an artillery observer coming up somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Let's have him move up to here. Let's see if he can get eyes on this enemy position. Kind of. There are some enemy positions back here, so he can become very useful in a pinch. Okay, Trutzel. I want your forces to move up now. Just like so. Farbach, same thing over here. Start moving. We are starting our attack here. This machine gun has been immobilized. Damn it, yeah. It's coming under a lot of pressure. It's still shooting, it's still useful. Still pinning down the enemy. Okay, I think it's time for another counter push here. I have this infantry squad. Assault this. Mortar fire has stopped by now. My scouts are successfully moving across. Once you have scouted that position, set up a defense. Tanks are moving. More tanks are moving. The trucks, you can load up your own troops. That BT-5 is still alive. My tanks will have to take that one out. Oh my god, there's still more enemies in this forest. Are you kidding me? Well, obviously you aren't. What will I do with you? I will have to do some nasty things to you, I imagine. Enemy AT gun has been sighted. Okay, we need to get rid of this thing. This can be very dangerous. Also, Trutzel and his boys should move with caution now. Same for Fabach. Don't get yourself killed needlessly. This artillery, I need it on these guys. Boah, that's a long time to wait. How about you look in this direction? Okay. The scout... No, not the scout, the artillery observer can't see anything. There's so much vegetation here. Yeah, it's impossible to see. Huh. I mean, he might be able to observe the explosions. Have him run up to here. Maybe he can see better from there. He has to call in that artillery. We need to get rid of that gun before we make a move here. Here's another gun. My scouts are engaging. And wow, this is a big one. Okay. That's a big gun. Its back is turned towards me though. So there's one good thing. My mortar spotter. You are here. Let's have you move to this flank. Engelhardt and his forces. Yeah, he has lost some men, but it's mostly still okay-ish. Artillery observer, almost in position. Nah, still not able to see this gun. It's well hidden. It's very well hidden. I just hope that he will be able to see the explosions and then get some accurate fire onto it. That's my hope. Getting rid of this thing will, however, be a lengthy process. I can imagine that much. Okay, he is still shooting at what? At that position there. Okay. I kind of do need you to shoot at this there. So maybe you will stop that fire mission. And you will focus on this one. That's a pinpoint target. We are using 15 rounds per gun. I want to make sure that this thing is taken out. Enemy mortars are starting to engage me. Yeah, the tanks are arriving. That's great. I need the tanks. Who are you? Bush. Machine guns, huh? Yeah, you two have to move up to here. Come on, get a move on. Didn't want to select you. You here, okay, bulk, everybody's over there, everybody's over there. You are all on the move, you are on the move. You are now on the move. And the mortar guys are already here. Awesome. This is working very well so far. We have a nice little advance going on here through the forest. However, I will stop Trutzel. There's no sense in him walking into the fire of this anti-tank gun. So let's stop him there until we can get rounds on target. Up here my scouts can start to engage the enemy, which they are doing, but I would absolutely adore it if they could take out this enemy gun. I've taken some losses though. Yeah, it must be this enemy position, which is causing problems. Okay, is my artillery observer in position? Kind of. This doesn't work too well. Okay, let's do a pinpoint target then. Let's get rounds onto this thing. 10 per gun should do the trick. And we will have Cossacks move up. Minus the mortar, of course. The mortar is still lagging behind. We'll be able to move up now though. Okay, guys. Get a move on. Just storm across the open. Same with Willinger. You two will storm this position. We will take some losses, but I think it's gonna be less than if we do this slowly. You are going to move there. My mortars should arrive very soon, basically just in time to start hammering this enemy position and to suppress it when we make our move here. Over on this flank, the enemy anti-tank gun has apparently decided to start engaging us with smoke rounds. Well, the artillery has been called down on it, so it's just a matter of time. Okay. Yeah, this anti-tank gun is starting to engage, and this is very nasty. These things can be very deadly. Okay, my mortars are shooting. Let's give it another helping immediately afterwards. Keep the enemy suppressed. Oh, that was a direct hit into the trench. That's nice. Okay. What about Engelhardt? Light losses, and he will be able to establish himself in the forest. In this cratered hellhole here. In between all those dead Soviets. Awesome. Yeah, this is working well. This is actually working well. My tanks are assembling, and I can actually start to move up the first tank forces. Now that I have 2 platoons here, we can start to move them up. Have them take out that BT-5, for example. attack. You will do that in a wedge formation. You will not use smoke, but you will go fast. Oh, that's one wedge. Second wedge here. Let's go. You two. Just do the same thing here. Under fire. Who? You over here, I don't care. My infantry is now storming across the open. The enemy should just in a moment be suppressed by mortar fire. There we go. There it comes. And we should be able to take these positions fairly easily because of that. But we have to take out this gun. That's very important. Oh, there are more enemy positions deeper in the forest. Okay, this is not going to be a walk in the park after all. Under fire? Yes, I know, I know. But do take out these stragglers. By the way, you... Yeah, I'm sending you some help. No. Yes. Okay. Where's my mortar fire? Come on, I need you to suppress the enemy. Okay, it's taking its sweet time. The artillery observer is where? Here. Can you see? Is the question. I don't think you can. So you're not improving the accuracy and it's not becoming rapid fire. Move out there. Is he moving? Yes, he is. Yeah, these forests are not helping. They're making it difficult for my observers to get eyes on their targets. Yeah, now the tanks are moving. The tanks are on the assault. What a view. Fairly soon they will be able to engage that enemy tank. How's this flank looking? Yeah, the mortar rounds are finally landing. That's gonna provide some good suppression on the enemies. It's danger close though. That is really danger close. Yeah, the enemies are still resisting, some of them at least. But they're not doing this for long. Look at this guy, he's completely suppressed. Those guys should be suppressed by now. Okay, the last mortar rounds are now arriving. Let's have this unit assault this position then. Well, they are very close to the mortar strike, but I think we timed it just right. the enemy is retreating, they are pulling back, and now my infantry is running in. They even provided us with a nice little smoke screen. Alright. We got that, and we will be able to start engaging this enemy anti-tank gun. By the way, speaking of tanks, did anybody knock out the BT? Yes, absolutely. It was knocked out. Most likely by my tanks. This thing is done. Let's use my tanks to full effect and have them move up in support. You guys, Mets, you will actually move to here. Move there, get rid of that enemy infantry. Mets, you, I want you... Where do I want you? For now, I want you to drive over here and attack this enemy position from the side. I think that's the best that we can do at the moment. Damn it, we've taken losses here. It's to be expected though. We are crushing this anti-tank gun. Yeah. They are not able to man the gun, they're getting shot down immediately. However, I believe I am taking losses here. Yes, I am. So now that we have made this much ground, be careful. Move a little bit slower. Focus on taking out the enemies nearby. No, not the machine gunner. Damn it. It's still okay though. We are achieving what we came to do. We've penetrated into this forest. Now we can start mopping up the enemy positions. And the crew still has 2 guys alive. Miraculously. One guy. 2 guys. No, it's still 2 guys. Now we have started the fire. I hope they surrender. Adjustment fire failed. Yeah, the adjustment fire on this gun failed. The artillery observer could... Actually, never mind. I think it's the 5cm mortars that are shooting at this thing. Doing a good job. With the tanks pushing into the flank, this will work out very well, I imagine. These tanks, I want you guys attacking down this road. Stay on the roads. Go. Now we are breaking the enemy. Now it's time to mess... Oh, there's another AT gun. There's other AT guns. Not another, there's more. Cossacks. Your forces, I want you to stay hidden too. What do I do with you now? Do I try to attack towards the guns, or do I bring up the mortars? That could work. Oh, what? Move fast. You have only a few rounds remaining anyway. Go, go, go. You move to there, you move to over there. Michiel, you're standing by here in this area, that's fine. Bush, you can move your machine guns up. Maybe they can do something. Okay, my tanks are successful so far. And these tanks that are pushing in here should be able to fight down that AT gun. If my infantry is attacking at the same time. If we coordinate our attacks, this is going to be pretty nice. Okay. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So far, so good. Cossacks, yeah, I think I have to move you. Where's your goddamn mortar? It's coming. Okay. Yeah, do attack towards this position here. We have to do something. Here in the forest we are still slowly pushing the enemies out, engaging enemies over there. My artillery observer. I really need him up here. He needs to perform some miracles. Run over there. Don't get yourself killed. These tanks. Mets. No, Mets. You, and you. Okay, you will make a thrust into the enemy's positions here. At the same time, Trutzel, he will attack. Slowly. And Farbach will attack. Together with the tanks, we should be able to push out the enemies completely. Unit lost. Who did I lose? How did... Oh, what the hell? Somebody drove a Panzer II into a shell crater and it flipped. Well, at least it's just a Panzer II. Can somebody ride that thing? Maybe if this Panzer II pushes it... I mean, we can try some things. You... Oh, we went this way. And now reverse. Yeah, why did you stop there now? Okay. Don't... He flipped his tank as well. Well, 2 Panzer IIs lost. By 1 shell hole. It doesn't really matter, they are just Panzer IIs. I'm not too concerned about that. 2 immobilized tanks, 3 are still here. Okay, these things, I want them moving down the road fast. I believe they will support me up here somehow. So, get on the road, get moving. Oh, there's a huge fight happening back here. These anti-tank guns are messing me up. Are the mortars in position? Mortar. Not ready. Not ready. No, they are not. Hurry it up. Come on. I need you over there. Who the hell are you and what are you doing so far? How did you... Never mind. Mets. Okay, the tanks are now standing by here. And this is good. Engelhardt. You've taken some losses. I will spare you if I can. Ola, where are you? You're sitting in these trenches. I believe you have expended a lot of ammunition. Well, actually, you guys are pretty much stocked up on ammunition. So, Ola, it's your show now. I want you guys to attack, or to get into this position here first, and then you will attack up this forest here. Move it, Ola. Hurry up. Okay, Trutzel is moving. I can send in Kuhn as well, but his force is already so depleted. I don't really want to. Who else do I have over here? Gouda. Those are just machine guns. Rosenbauer. Yeah, here's the commander. Send him here and his anti-tank rifles here, just in case. Over here a huge fight is happening. Is my artillery observer maybe in a position to do something about this? Maybe provide some fire on these guys back there? No. On the guns? Also unlikely. It's not good. It's really not good. Where are the mortars? They're assembling. You mortars. Target these guns, you are free to open fire. These are some dangerous guns here. They can tear apart my infantry in no time. Enemies are still stuck out here in the open. Wow, amazing. Okay, I can not get mortar shells on these guys, but I might be able to do something about these guys here. Maybe like so. Run over here, maybe you can see them and do something about them. It's important that we keep pressure on the enemy. We are doing that alright. Absolutely we are. Okay, there's the enemy AT gun and I have my tank sitting in front of it at the moment, so that's not something that I want to do. Now that my infantry is arriving, let's have my tanks attack through the area. Just rush through, take out that thing. Somebody is claiming to be bogged down. Guys. Okay, the Panzer IIs are doing stupid things. You know what? In that case, just move up here. Don't be silly. Yeah, do drive into that shell hole that already disabled 2 of your comrades. Please don't. They have been pushed out of the shell hole though. Can they be flipped? I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. We'll keep an eye on things. Are the mortars assembled? Yes, they are. No, it isn't. What about our 5 centimeter mortars? Where are they? All the way back there. Now what? Come on. Move up. I don't care that you're tired. Korsats. Your mortar has arrived. At least something. He can start to engage this thing, hopefully. Okay, these 2 tanks, please attack up the road. The enemy AT gun is being fought. Yeah, that thing is smashed. They try to turn towards the tanks, but couldn't do it in time. Now my tanks are pushing through. The area is ours. Tututsu. You can... damn it. You can stop to be so cautious right about now. And move faster. Oh, there's an enemy position here. Multiple enemy positions ahead. Okay. But we've taken captives somewhere. Over here in this forest we've taken captives. Okay. That's good. Oh yeah, there's a lot of enemy... Oh, damn it, enemy AT gun on our flank. That's a problem. Tanks. Turn and engage. Attack towards this position. Come on. The gun is your priority target. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Please, somebody see this thing. The tank is turning its turret. Come on, kill it. Ow. That hurt. Yeah, 2 crew members dead. That was a shot straight into the turret. Gunner and commander have been disabled. Still, the tank will win in the end, I believe. Yeah, the turret has been remanned. There's a new gunner. The tank is way too close for them. And... take that. Okay, this tank is being messed up. That didn't work out quite as well as planned. Thankfully I have 2 more tanks arriving in the area. They might be able to give the decisive amount of support here. Really trying. What the hell was that? Do they have more anti-tank guns? No, I can't see any. Okay, thankfully these 2 tanks arrived to give some fire support. I should move up these tanks. Mans. Attack this area here. We need your support. Damn! This tank lost 3 crew members. This didn't go well at all. Oh damn it. I was a bit careless, I think. Let's still be a bit more careful. But at the same time, do attack these enemies. And Farbach, you do attack these enemies. And then over here we have Ola, who has arrived by now, who is going to attack. Yeah, the order is already given. So, execute it. Attack towards that position. Let's clear out this forest. Let's make sure that no enemies remain here. Oh, tank stopped right next to an enemy position, right? Yeah, that's not good. Damn it, these tanks are getting messed up. I made a mistake here. I made a costly mistake here. I didn't lose a tank, but they have been messed up. We lost valuable crew members. Oh, the enemy is bringing in artillery. A bit late. Should have done that sooner. Okay. I now have mortar support in position, I believe. This mortar is still assembling. They're taking their sweetest time to assemble a mortar. Okay, never mind. With enough units in position here, I think we can start to reform our push. Willinga, attack this position. Go and take out those guns. Bush, the machine guns. They can go and support. Bölke. Bölke needs to move his ass over to here. Oh man, my tanks are shooting back at the enemy at least. Suppressing them, keeping their heads down. That's good, that's very good. Yeah, it's good to have the tanks here. And we have more tanks coming in. Here we are killing enemy infantry left and right. Voila. Be careful, don't get yourself killed. Oh, there's a lot of guys here. I didn't expect this much enemy infantry to remain here in the backfield. I was a bit surprised by that, to be honest. But it's okay now. I have tanks in position, they are suppressing them. They can't get away. My infantry is moving up from all sides. So we'll be able to do this. How are my Panzer IIs doing? Did we manage to flip another tank? No, you're just claiming to be bogged down, which is not true. And I will prove that to you once you engage the reverse gear. There you go. Suddenly you're not bogged down anymore. Move there. I hope that we can recover these Panzer IIs after the battle. I think we can, but yeah, who knows. Captives taken in the forest. Good, 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 good. Very good. Now you guys, Engelhardt, you can follow up the other forces in attacking. Do an additional sweep behind them, basically. How did you end up here? Damn, dude. Mortar. One of the 5cm mortars decided to be really stupid. More captives taken. Here. Good. Good, good, good. The enemy's morale is crushed. We are picking them apart. Another AT gun. They have a whole bunch of AT guns positioned in this forest. My god. Another one. Where's the mortar artillery observer? There you are. Run up to here. Maybe you can get eyes on. Let's hope you can. Yeah. We are decimating the enemy defenders one by one. Okay. So far so good. We are moving up the flanks. We are taking the ground that's really important to me. that I need to be able to push on Paleshi in the next turn. So that's good. That's all very good. More captives taken. Yeah, the enemy is most definitely starting to break down. Their cohesion is gone. My guess is that back here I maybe found their commanders. Well, what are you gonna do without your commanders, right? Move the tank closer. Enemies are getting grenades onto these two tanks. I don't want that to happen. So I'll move them forward a little bit. There's some enemies here in the forest. Wow. Gunning down enemies on all sides. It's amazing. I've taken some losses in this battle, but I don't think it's too severe. Mortar guy, you are in position. Can you call down artillery onto this position here? You might be able to, so let's try. 10 per gun sounds fine. If you can get it to 0 in, that will make short work of that gun there. These enemies are being pinned, awesome. Very awesome. Lutzel, you've taken 4 losses, that's nothing. Yeah, after the tanks have softened up the enemy like this, I believe you are able to advance quite well. There are some dangerous enemies still remaining, but yeah, you can hear their dying screams. They are not doing well. What's happening now? Russian soldier dead, I imagine. Oh my god, they're getting messed up. Just torn apart here. There you go, you're dead. By the way, let's have a quick look at the forest that we blessed with artillery so freely. Just have a quick look at what's happened here and how many dead Soviets we can find. Oh my god. Look at this, they were clustered together when the shells came down. Same here. Oh, so many dead Soviets. Their losses are gonna be monstrous. My god, poor souls. Very unfortunate for them. Very fortunate for me. Yeah. So be it. Okay, artillery observer for the mortars. I hope you can zero this in. Where are you sitting? There you are. Might be hard to do though. But yeah, he spotted one explosion. So the accuracy will increase. And once we have sufficient accuracy, that gun will be deleted. The enemy seems to be retreating. Yeah, I can see enemy units in Paleshi, where I can't go at the moment, so they are retreating off the battlefield. Pretty soon the battle will be either over, or the enemy will finally break completely and abandon the battlefield. However, I feel that the most likely outcome is that I will gain the southern sector and the northern sector at Paleshi, and the middle will stay in enemy's hands. Which doesn't matter at all at this point. They have been so thoroughly trashed that a follow-up attack will most likely be very successful. Oh, this guy just got deleted by mortar fire. It's another commander. Let's have a look over here. I believe I hear an enemy machine gun. I believe this sounds very much like an enemy machine gun over here. Yeah, there are positions here. So let's bring the tanks out onto their flank. Let's go. That's a menacing sight. Everybody's getting out of the way of the speeding tank. Oh no. Yeah, that enemy machine gun is annoying. Please kill it. There he is. Yeah, it's a Maxim. I thought as much. He's not gonna live for long. These tanks did arrive, right? Months. Yes. So at this point, I want you guys to assault towards this position, then I want you to turn and assault through here. Just break down the enemies. Make sure that they're not doing anything anymore. Here the mortar fire mission. Yeah, it's coming down, but it missed by a little bit, so the enemy gun is still okay. They pulled it out of their position. So we'll just have to take it out, but the battle is ending. Enemy retreats. that's it. We gain everything. Awesome. Now let's have a quick look. Casualties 90, the enemy 337. That's crazy. And they were the defensive force. That's absolutely crazy. Rifleman, anti-tank, hedgehog, artillery. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome. That's really, really awesome. Let's have a quick look at the enemy BT tanks. I want to check this out. Oh, wow. You got oh, wow. You got messed up. You received 189 hits. Most of those, of course, didn't penetrate. Here we see the ones that did. Yeah, lots of AT rifle hits. Damaging the engine, damaging the transmission and the gears. Again, damaging the engine. Awesome. Peppering the turrets, taking out crew inside. So the anti-tank rifles did quite a number on this thing. At about 200 to 250 meters. Nice! And then we have a whole bunch of high explosive grenades fired at its side. They damaged the track and the chassis, that was it. I feel like this would have been much more successful if you guys had actually fired armor-piercing shells. Yeah, because as you can see, the high explosive shells that hit the turret, they didn't do anything. The damage to this tank was done by the anti-tank rifles, funnily enough. I mean, that's insane, that's crazy. And yeah, that's the tank. Let's see the other one. Same thing here, lots of high explosive grenades. High explosive shells, that is, at 1000 meters. Okay, so maybe they thought that the armor-piercing shells would not be able to penetrate at that range. Fair enough to use high explosive shells, I guess. But then the Panzer IIIs came in and finished this thing off with 3 shots. I don't know. I feel like the anti-tank guns could have done the same thing much sooner. Because the Panzer III apparently also engaged at about 900 meters. Speaking of Panzer IIIs. Let's see how messed up we are. This one has to be repaired, 10 man-hours. 1 crew member is down. The gunner has been disabled. Lights, radio and chassis are damaged. This thing was showered with grenades and with bullets. Incredible. This one will need 11 man-hours to repair. 3 crew members have perished or been incapacitated. What exactly happened? Grenades, most likely. Yeah, pretty much. Let's have a look. Disabled gunner, commander and machine gunner. Damaged lights, tracks, chassis. Not good. This is the one that is still being repaired off the battlefield. He also has only 3 crew members. And this one will need 12 man-hours to repair. 2 men have perished. The gunner and the commander. What else was damaged? Lights, ammo, battery, chassis. Damn. So this tank platoon has suffered. Absolutely. The other ones, they are fine. What about the Panzer IIs? Abandoned. I don't know if I'll be able to recover those. If not, if I won't be able to recover those, then maybe the crews from these 2 Panzer IIs will be put into the Panzer IIIs, which wouldn't be too bad. That would be alright with me. I would think that is acceptable. Bleichner, I think you also received some grenades onto you. Let's have a look. Yeah, you were shot at a bunch, had a few grenades thrown at you. But apart from the light, nothing is damaged. You are fine. Okay. Okay, so yeah, maybe some Panzer II crews get transferred to the Panzer IIIs. I wouldn't mind. That would be perfectly fine with me. I would support that. Damn, look at the battlefield. There's fires, there's everything burning. Here is a big mess. And we took out so many enemies. Let's have a quick look at the enemy force. What did they have? They had a lot. Okay. 286th Rifle Regiment. Some of them are still alive, others aren't. They were on this flank, okay. What else? 286th Rifle Regiment, once again. Their mortar platoon. I think, yeah, these guys have been killed. They had an artillery observer on the field. Let's see, did we kill him? We killed him. Where was he? He was here, near the farmstead, okay. So he did at the end call down a lot of artillery here. What was he spotting for? 76.2mm guns, 4 of them. It's good that we killed this guy. Abramov, what are you? You are of the 173rd Rifle Regiment. Infantry squads. Hey, we captured you. Tishkin, 173rd Rifle Regiment, once again. The officer is still alive, apparently. If this is the officer, it could be just one of his guardians. I think this is just one of his guardians. The rest, pretty dead. Awesome. Here we have Yadotsky, machine guns, 173rd Rifle Regiment. Maxim guns. Whole bunch of Maxim guns. And some are apparently still alive. Well, at least some soldiers, if not the gun itself. Yeah, he still has a gun. But he doesn't have the tripod to set it up. Okay. And this one was killed as well. Yeah. Another artillery observer. He was spotting from up here, okay. So I guess he retreated over here. He must have been somewhere in this forest. What was he spotting for? He was spotting for a mortar battery. Okay. Another rifle platoon. All dead. Another one. More machine guns. Anti-tank guns. Now this is interesting. This one has of course been crushed by my tank. This one has been knocked out by my troops. And there was another one at some point. Another battery. Commander. Dead soldiers. 173rd Rifle Regiment, still their units. This is all them. Artillery battery. Yeah, we've taken you out. 173rd. 173rd Recon Platoon mounted. This guy is still alive. Is that the commander? Can't tell, but it might be the commander actually. Some scouts are still alive. Inside, where are they? They are here in the forest, okay. But yeah, these ones try to attack and this one has surrendered. Alright. What else? 173rd Rifle Regiment, still is the 4th company now. 2nd company. Wow. And even more guns. Abandoned. This is here in the forest. And another one that's still okay and can be repaired. Okay. Okay. So much for the enemy force. My force, well, we took some losses, but we are mostly still combat capable. The enemy isn't. The enemy took a lot of losses. I mean, once again, look at this forest. Do you see all the dead bodies on the ground? They really tried to attack the farmstead. They really wanted to take that. But the artillery just destroyed them. I guess we will find a lot of dead Soviets in this forest as well. Here and there I can see their bodies. Yeah, some. But that forest over there, it's a graveyard. Yeah. So, with these nice insights... Man, look at this. Look at their casualties. Okay, with these insights, let's go back to the operation map and see what we accomplished. And there we go. Battle group defeated, battle group routed, battle group routed. Awesome, we took the whole area. So, the road to Paleshi is open. We will be able to attack this and hopefully take it in the next turn. However, there are new, fresh enemy units. Actually, there are a lot of fresh, new enemy units. Will we be able to keep pushing like this? Yes or no? We will see. I hope that we are. But that's something for next time. For now, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you did enjoy this battle. It had a somewhat slow start with me taking care of the logistics and everything, but then it really picked up. So, have some great days, and until next time, goodbye. I want to end the video once again with a few thoughts about the war in Ukraine as it is right now. Today is the 3rd of March, and the situation is completely messed up. I don't know why, but the Russians have completely abandoned any pretense of this being some kind of special military operation, peacekeeping mission, a sort of attempt to liberate people in Ukraine. They are shooting heavy artillery into the centers of densely populated cities. This is completely messed up. And it's stupid as well. That's a surefire way of making the population really hate your guts. I don't know what they're thinking. I can only hope that the situation gets resolved as soon as possible, that there's a ceasefire, that civilians can get out, and, well, that they don't come to harm. Also, once again, shout out to the developers who are probably stuck in Kharkov, witnessing all this horrible mess for themselves. I hope that they and their families are safe. And you guys who have been watching the latest video and who have been commenting on it, you are wonderful people. Some of you seem to share my uneasiness at playing such a game in this situation, but others are also saying that, well, it's a good way to not think about how messed up the current situation is. It's a good distraction. And I think I agree with that, and I especially agree with a comment made by Virva, who essentially said that you can enjoy such a game, but while we are playing this game, we are seeing the situations that happen there. We are seeing how our little pixel soldiers have to go through so much messed up stuff and die in so horrible ways. And he's saying that these scenarios have always made him think and have always been a warning to him. And I think that is a very good approach to playing such games. We can play them, we can enjoy them, but we can also take them as a warning. While this whole stuff is fun when you do it digitally, it is good to know that this could happen in real life and that everybody should do his utmost to prevent it. Let me know what you think. Thank you and have some great days.